And we return with more Tales of Arise. Before we go over there, we're gonna relax and maybe eat a little bit and get our stuff back up. Let's see, can we forge new weapons from the stuff we've gotten? We can, but they're weaker things. And I don't want to blow money on that, even though I've got a ton of money right now. Hey, yours is stronger and better. Hey, you've got cool stuff. Don't equip that, but make it. Tame water, even better. You've got the best hands you can. Okay, yeah. We don't need to worry about anything else right now. Look at all that rat pig meat we got. All right, we were grinding money with the rat pigs. I'm gonna go back to just doing some regular animals for a bit. Make sure we've got ingredients. Horse sashimi is the only thing that uses horse. I'm not gonna worry too much about getting a ton of horse ingredient. I feel like we probably use more beef than anything else. Maybe chicken.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Reaching a point where your money is starting to outpace your consumables use, which is nice. Ooh, that's a good point. In fact, let's go ahead. Man, I could... Are we living large? Do we just get 10? Do we get ourselves up to 10 on the orange and pineapples? If I buy 8 of these, how expensive is that going to be? Whew! That's half of our money right there. We don't need that many. We'll just get up to 5 on that. Life bottles, though. Why not? Assuming all this armor's worse, yes. Don't really care about normal healing items. If they sold treats, I would buy those. I would really buy some heavy treats. Do we have any? Ooh, look at all this expendable junk. Go. Take it, my friend. It's yours.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Kisara, trust me, it's fine. Oh, I thought there... I saw him and thought that also meant a camping site was here, and there isn't. Damn it. Well, okay. We're still going to be hungry for a bit. I don't want to get 15 of everything, because I feel like I frequently pick up items. Also, sorry, Asgard, you wanted me to change to Shionne. I'll do that after this.
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before.
Wonder what his eyes are doing under there.
This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
And it's just right out in the open. No one has bothered it. I mean, I guess we had to go through a volcano to
3
get here,
centuries
but-
later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present.
We're just on our summer break and we found a starship.
I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've
Yeah, this
helped
thing
out
has
so
survived
many people,
300
too.
years of outdoor weather.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
I really appreciate it. Guess my summer vacation is over.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long
That's the
it's
exact
remained
line,
inactive,
right? That's what
I
Roxas
suspect
says at
it
the
will
end of the
take some time
prologue.
before it's ready for takeoff.
Okay.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves.
She's
for
literally
every
looking at
possible
me.
scenario
She's
before we
telling
go.
me. Hey,
Let's
we
try
really
not to stay
should.
away
Maybe
too
do
long.
everything we want to do.
hate for
Who
anything
knows
to
how
happen
long
to
it will
the
be
place while
before
we're
we
gone.
touch down
Either
on
we
this
race
planet
ahead,
again.
or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
Uh-oh. Shionne, don't betray us in the 11th hour. Alright, well, so we come back here when we're good and ready. If we rest at this campfire, does that mean we want to go to space? Because I kind of want to go to space. But also, I mean, we did, like, I think every side quest we had up until here. Well, you know what? I did not check in on the lady here in the library. Let's make sure, just in case one of the books we got in our travels is considered the rarest book. What sword do I have on Alphen? Oh yeah, someone redeemed a clothes thing. If we're going to space, we need to dress the part. Okay, so our most space age, futuristic space outfit. I mean, it's like just a camo skin suit versus kind of intricate armor. Like, I'd almost believe this was like some weird space age knight shit before I would think this was from the future, right? Like, this almost looks like a space suit. You know, it's just really... Okay, it doesn't look like it at all, but just squint for a little bit for me. Her armor would have been built by Renans, so it fits. All right, I like it. But you know what? She is the Space Black Knight. She is going in darkness. I don't think we've hardly ever had her wear this, so I'm going to say this is her most futuristic getup. I mean, he just wants to go in space and style, is my thought. So yeah, probably one of these. And I like all three of the color schemes for these coats, but they're all vastly different. We're going to space, he doesn't need to be retro. Alright. Hear me out. Rinwell's the space mechanic. She's the one fixing the ship. If she had goggles, she would be wearing those. But instead, she's just your bookish engineer. You know, it's some kind of space vest. Then he's got the Reconciler armor, which I always thought looked kind of space-agey. I mean, I know it's just his regular armor, just white and black, but to me that just looks future. And the new world, i.e. space, ponytail. He has the SW armor too. Oh yeah, what's that look like? Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Ooh, ooh. I think the white and black on this makes me really think like mech suit. How did we... Oh wait, we're still hurting from that fight. We did do a fight after we got a heal spot. I was confused why we were so hurt. Oh, wait.
Good grief.
There she goes, lost in another one of her books. Hey!
Hey!
Hey, Renwell!
Whoa!
What's got you all worked up, bird? I ain't doing anything wrong. What is it, Law? You need something? No, I just wanted to make sure you were still paying attention since you had your nose buried in that dusty old book. That dusty old book is a valuable artifact. One that I think was written right after the Great Conquest. For real? What'd it say? Anything neat?
Well,
I don't know what I would call it neat, but I definitely found something intriguing. It mentions something about a phantom flower of Nevira. Thank you, Darth Edgelord, for the 3 months. Tales of Space sounds like I heard that from somewhere. Yeah, who could have... No such thing. Nevira, as in the Nevira snow plains near Sisladen? The one with the lake?
yeah.
Yep, the one and only. The book claims that a long time ago there used to be a beautiful flower along the banks that can only be seen at night. Well, if that's true, how come I haven't heard of this flower until now? We both know how dark it used to be until Alphen and Shionne came along. Maybe nobody went out of their way to look for it. Plus, that period of darkness in Zizlodia wasn't natural nighttime.
I guess...
That's a good point. Want to go investigate it and see if it's true?
Huh?
Really? You'd help me look for it? Oh, but we don't have that kind of time to spare right now, do we? You want to find it,
Got
don't you?
it.
Let's ask the group if we can search for it next time we're in the area. Sound good?
Thanks.
Thanks, Law. The Phantom Flower of Nevira. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Me too. All right. New quest. Note, hard saving is recommended during this point in the game. Noted. Let's see if she wants any of our books. Oh yeah, and switch to Shionne. Okay, yeah, she still wants me to bring more books, so... None of the books we have pass the test. Let's get the hell out of here. There are a few quests like this that aren't marked on the map. Shit! Well, I hope we got them all. Here we are. Where's like the nearest healing spot? I definitely need to do that first. We'll also save when we're here. Should check the ends for
Hey,
fishing
Alphen,
lures. Okay.
You mind if we take a bit of a detour?
It's fine by me, but what for?
Rinwell says...
There's a flower out here and we want to look at it. Trust me, it's
If
important.
you need help with anything, just let me know.
We still don't have sashimi. Huh. Could have sworn we would have gotten it by now. Because I know I have it on my other file and I don't know where I got it. Okay. Let's see. Sashimi you can get from the marshy area of the Water Kingdom. Huh. We must have just missed a treasure chest or something. We need to start collecting more potatoes, and do we still not have tofu? Yeah, and we're out of tofu. Damn. I feel like we're about to do a side quest that's probably gonna have like a fight involved, so let's just...
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes!
Made from finest horse. Shit, I forgot his only lasts like literally a minute or two. Maybe this was a mistake. Let's talk
Mind
about
if
it,
I
Law.
join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen,
What's up, Law?
you ever find yourself just wanting to give Rinwell a pat on the back?
Law?
Not in a weird way. I'm just saying, she may be sassy, but she's also trying really hard.
I told you guys,
know?
Law and Renwell were gonna be a
And
couple.
sometimes, when I see how hard she's working, I just want to walk up and encourage her. Is that weird?
No, I can see why you might feel that way. After all, she is kind of like a little sister to everyone at this point.
Right, exactly. But I'm worried if I do
Yeah,
it the wrong
little
way,
sister.
she'll blast me with her magic. Or if not her magic, she'll sick Hootle on me to peck my eyes out.
Yeah, there's not much you can
She'll
do if
attack
she's
me with
not
her
feeling
little
up for
pecker.
it.
Don't worry about it.
In fact, you're not the only one struggling to close that gap.
Huh? Has Hootle attacked you too?
No, I just mean because of her thorns.
Thorns? I don't remember Rinwell having any magic like that. That sounds more like Shionne than... Huh?
Anyway, Hoodle's probably just worried that you're going to take Rinwell away from him. He's pretty protective, after all. Maybe your first step should be to make friends with him and go from there.
Right. That's a good idea,
Smooth
Alphen.
cover,
I'll be sure to give that a
Alphen.
try.
Thank goodness for Lost Thick Skull.
I'll take guard duty tonight. It's fine.
Thick skull law.
I feel pretty
we
refreshed
call 'em.
after that sleep.
All right, let's make sure we save, as I've been instructed. Oops. There we go. That other file's my play for myself file. We have too much wheat. Don't mind me, weak animals. I care not for your advances. Ouch.
Great. Now I'm hurt and dirty.
You could call me Curdy. You can't swim, can you? Water's too deep. Ha 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 ha. Hootle is the true leader of this group. That's why we all wear him.
Look out!
This doesn't look like any flower I've ever seen.
What the hell is that? Hey, you want a piece of me?
Stay calm, Law. It's coming for us.
Wee! Alright. I haven't played as 54. Okay, this is a
You
little
just had to make
out of
things
our
difficult
range.
for us, didn't you?
What are you muttering about? Focus or you'll get hurt.
Don't worry.
What kind are you? Okay, you've got no
I'll have
types,
this
no
wrapped
elements.
up in a flash. Resonate with the earth.
Radiant pierce for the weak point. Instant red. I'll be saving Cyan instant.
Benediction
Tiger blade.
This one keeps
Wow! Ouch!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
Anyone want to heal me?
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Hey, thank you.
Don't suffer in silence!
Hurricane radiant pierce.
Did you see this coming?
I'm out of
Hey,
it.
she got a new move.
Never quit. Celestial hammer.
Also, that thing definitely one-shot us, and we barely survived.
I
So
want to put you out.
this might
What are
be
friends
tough.
for if we can't depend on one another?
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Time to shine. Flawless flash. Radiant celestial hammer.
What? I was holding you. Oh, I'm out of shots. That's why.
Benediction light!
Radiant pierce.
Heal!
Radiant the flames will roar. Feel. Falling storm. I'll be saving
No
this one.
further.
No. Magic is in.
Both of our casters died. That's great.
I hope this medicine works as promised.
All right. It's
Hey, 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 hey.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me.
Between heaven and earth.
My pride
A
was let down.
whirling bounty of lightning.
How about
Divine
Show thy
confiscate.
mystic mercy!
discharge?
Fairy circle!
Lightning orb.
All right.
Silent lightning gems.
making this move.
Illuminate the dark. I'm out of ammo. Holy flare. Pain between my I'm only getting stuck. A wailing bounty of lightning. Divine go. Here goes.
Captivity!
Flaming meteor!
Radiant pierce.
Hitting pile driver!
Here I go.
Oh, jeez. All right, you know what? You could be helping out.
Celestial.
A new lease on life.
Tiger blade!
No,
Illuminate the dark.
I think you instead of you.
Chain between
Here I
heart and
go.
arrow.
You're mine.
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Think again. Take it. I'm only getting started.
Let's get you up.
Regenerate!
Radiant appear. Magic is am.
Why haven't you guys swapped yet?
A chain between heart and arrow. On guard. A wailing banshee
Bestow
of
thy
lightning.
mystic mercy.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Sorry to trouble you.
Time to shine.
I don't like when these guys don't swap when I think they will.
You're mine.
The fluidity of your movements are simply incredible. This is some punishment.
You'll pay for that!
Here I go. You're mine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring you back from death's
But I'll
abyss.
never back down!
Primed and ready. Where are you going? Make it rain.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
This is a most peculiar taste.
Get that air poison attack? I do, but I never use it. Displode doesn't seem great. Is this thing susceptible to poison? Is that what I've been missing?
Do you require a hand?
Thank you for that.
Just like your service.
Whoa! Alright, it's fire type now.
It's changing its attack.
Orochi's Fury!
Well, if you're going to be fire type, then what if...
Some
Stay
punishment?
away from my friend!
Hey, you guys okay?
Ice tornado.
Okay. How about I old school bring back Doalim? You can help me. Uh-oh, this thing looks like it's about to cast something. Hold on, I'm not gonna resurrect yet.
Imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation.
There you go. Yeah, you just follow me, buddy. I don't know who he's resin.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
How did that not dodge it?
I'm in your deck, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got
Alright, I know someone wanted me to play as Shionne, but I don't do very much damage as her. And this boss fight is starting to get intense.
This is some punishment.
Oh no!
Here I come! Strike!
Burning strike.
No escape!
Oh, we're running low on CP, that's why she's not bothering to heal people anymore.
This should do it! The
Resuscitation.
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Train harder.
Not today! Here
I
I
healed
come!
myself.
No!
Oh jeez, I didn't realize those fire things were it.
This is my fault.
Get away.
This one's mine.
Alright, this might be another one of those fights where we shouldn't do it yet.
Here's a healing art.
Try harder! Not a chance!
I'll bring
I'm
you
not
back
done.
from death's abyss.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Snake of the abyssal deep. Clear for us a
Will
path.
this help? I have to train harder.
Serpent!
Healing circle.
I'm only getting started.
Can't move!
This thing
I'll bring you back from
looks at us and we die. Stop it!
Resuscitation.
Oh, I'm actually surprised that worked.
Not done
I'm
yet!
only get radiant blood. Searing flame.
Is this what real pain feels like?
I was trying to dodge
Make
the
it if
wall
I've
of
used too
fire
much.
that you had already used. Wait, is that a res on me? That looks like a res on
Forgive me.
Tough fear.
Nope, that was a res on her.
Harder.
Magna ray.
Yeah, we're only halfway to 3/4 of the way. Or we're only halfway to 1/4 of the way,
You're
rather.
bruised all over. Did you even notice?
Guess I got carried away.
Oh, we're out
I'm
of
not
CP, that's
always
right.
going
That's why I needed to revive myself first.
to be around to heal you, you know.
Demon Lance.
But use it.
Eat dirt.
This has a most peculiar taste.
Wait, did you guys just have a bunch of item uses queued so I can't use the friggin' item I wanted?
Like this.
Who's using items?
Anything in armor is all mine.
There!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life.
I'm ready to go.
Save you.
Man, I was feeling so strong after this last couple fights.
I can't lose.
Guardian
Cure.
field. I'm ready to go.
No escape!
Here, let me help.
Try harder!
First aid.
Strike! No
Get out there!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Primed and
Keep trying to trigger the counter hit to...
They've got me surrounded.
Magna ray.
This can't be happening.
God damn it, Shionne.
Lunar arc.
I need at least one of my people who can cast Resurrect to stay alive.
Here I come.
Yeah, guys,
Try harder.
this might not be the fight for us. I don't even know what hit me there. I dodged all of its fireballs earlier. All right, yeah. We'll do this when we come back from space. How about? Xerneas' Mega Evolution, no joke. That's right, Rock Berlon. That was rough. All this for a book? Well, it's something we read about in a book. It's all this for a flower. Well, okay. Hey, this makes me feel like we're definitely coming back to Dana, though. Because they wouldn't have stuff like this out here and expect you to be able to beat it right now, I think, considering the difficulty of the rest of the game. I want to check out that fishing spot over there. I don't know if we've done fished here yet. This might be one of the ones that we completed. I know I went back to a couple old zones and fished out their holes, if you catch my drift, fellas.
You know, don't you think we're running a little low on food?
I guess we are. Looks like there's a place to fish over there.
Oh, what do you know? I'll go catch us some dinner.
Way to be a manipulative person, Kisara. All right, Berserker
You're still not
Piranha.
done
I
fishing
want
yet?
that.
Boring.
You need patience to fish.
Let's look for a piranha catching thing. Hey, there we go. All right, what do you need? Triangle and X. And an Avira Piranha, X and X. So triangle, X, X, X.
There's a nice breeze here. Yeah. There we go.
Found it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Eega.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would consider this piranha a bit of a berserker.
Yeah. I'll catch something bigger next time.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Accessory with 90% elemental resistance. It makes 90% resistance. Elemental bosses start crying. Well, I feel like it was killing us with just its basic, like, charge and kick. Okay, what are we still missing? Other piranha would be X and X. Do we have anything for that piranha specifically? Or the armored sturgeon? Ooh, this works for
Hey,
the armored.
what do you think about that spot?
Good
Wait, is the
idea.
armored sturgeon
I'll
a
go for
boss
that one.
fish? Hold on a second. Because I thought someone said that the mascot ones were exclusively for bosses. And if that's the case, what is that? Square and triangle. Okay.
This one's putting up a real fight.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Right out the
I'll let you
gate.
go this time.
Me.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to
I
catch
saw the
fish
R and
be
immediately
done
thought it
with
was jumping
That
like an
misses the
idiot.
whole point of going out to fish.
All right, let's try that again. Okay, good
This
thing
one's
it's just
putting
here.
up a real fight. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that it's this song.
Yeah.
The Gigantofish.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I would love if like a boost attack happens when it drops to half health or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go. We found the boss of this pond,
Yeah.
and we're taking it home with us, damn it.
Yeah.
guys. I'm so scared. If it does one call, I'm not ready for. I really don't like those direction ones immediately after each other.
I'll get you next time.
I hate it because there's no way to get the line down. Like, once it starts, like you can't get away from it.
This one's putting up a real fight.
Like it's already going into like the orange immediately. Yeah, just give me those. I can hit the buttons fine. Just don't look at the first time I attempted. Like, I hate that it's going up when it's not doing anything. Come on. Come on! We're almost there! Bastard, this is the one that doesn't... God, I hate that I hear that reeling sound when it does the runaway move, because I think I'm not pulling a direction I'm supposed to be. Woo!
Wow, this fish is seriously rare.
Look at that
We
thing!
sure hit the jackpot. That'll taste great.
Worth. One down. Alright, let's finish this place. A Navira Piranha. Yeah, game basically beaten.
Hey,
I'm a master
what do you think
fisherman.
about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
Ganeth Harrow's Piranha. Okay, none of these specifically go for the Piranha we're looking for, so let's not go for the one that is definitely here.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this.
Wait, X and X. Easy enough to remember. I don't think it's either
All right,
of you.
once more from the top. Yeah.
Nope.
All right, once more from the top.
I need you to both come to me when I do my X and X.
I've got a
don't
good
think this is
feeling
it, but
about
whatever.
this one.
Fuck. It's always that first R2. I don't know. I've already captured your boss. Just come willingly. If you're watching this at home, you have to have your speakers on full blast when we're fishing. I want everybody wondering what you're watching right now. All right, you can turn it down now.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Damn you, tricolor catfish, you're not who I'm looking for.
Yeah.
God damn
All
it.
right, once more from the top.
If I don't see you move on both X presses, I know you're not the piranha I want.
Yeah. All right, once more from the top.
At least I'm assuming that's how it works, right? That's why they give you that legend to... Wait, one of you looks different.
Could it be?
I still don't think this is it. Grr.
I did it! But I'm not gonna quit now.
You tamed a real beast.
Not really. I think it was pretty small. Do I need a different lure? Like... Does that decide what things pop up? Does that have anything to do with it?
Where should I cast
don't
my
really know.
line?
Here, we'll try for a Ganeth Haros Piranha. Maybe that's more what these things are interested in.
Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans.
Lures matter for the most part. The correct lure guarantees that they will be there. Okay, I see. So that's why when you get one with a boss fish to it, it'll definitely show up. I see. Yes!
I've got something.
Alright, don't lose this one. We've been looking for it, and we don't have a lure that draws it. But I think this is the last one in this pond, and we'll just never have to fish here again if we don't want to. You ain't got nothing on me, fish. You just a damn fish.
That's not a fish I see often.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
That's right, I have. All right, boom. That's every fish in this pond. Oh,
I wasn't sure if I'd actually reel it in, but somehow I
should
did.
have figured boss fish would have a cutscene.
That was
skit.
intense. It looked like you were practically dueling with the fish.
Yeah, I kept thinking your rod was going to snap in half the entire time I was watching.
It's a whopper of an armored sturgeon. It wriggled so much I thought my arms would pop out of their sockets.
The fish was all "Ah!" and your rod was all creak, and the water was all splash, 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 splash. But you held your own and reeled it in.
I mean, okay,
It was
look, I know
crazy.
Pascal would
You're
say
like
that
a heavyweight
exact
fishing
line.
champion.
But
Heavyweight.
it's fun to hear Law say it. It's
Law.
different when he does it.
No, I just mean you put your full weight behind the thing.
Law, how about you put your full weight behind zipping your pie hole?
Ooh.
I meant it as a compliment.
Hey! Queen Angler. Max AG, cool. Going for a Craig Guard Vengeance, but what would this get us? Tempest Wyvern. Restored from crits, faster AG, and near-death defense. Okay. Nothing bad, but I think we're just going to focus on getting this first, so her post-guard counterattacks are insane.
Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
We do have a recipe that requires boss fish, and I bet we'll get another cutscene from that. Let's do it.
You guys want to rest here?
Yeah, Pascal is a criminal. Very
I've got
different.
to keep my equipment in tip-top shape.
It was like fish steak or something, right? Yeah. For an XP boost medium?
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
I assume the first time you make this, they're going to talk about it, right? It requires a unique ingredient.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
how's it taste?
The meat is just the right texture and firmness. You can easily taste all of the ingredients that went into it.
Like this
I'm
king
impressed
fish.
you can cut up such a huge fish.
The basic procedure doesn't really change whether a fish is big or small. All it takes is practice.
Still, I feel a little bad eating this fish. It's supposed to be a pretty rare species, isn't it?
I'm the type who fishes for food first and foremost. Once I catch something, I cook it up with care so it doesn't go to waste. Don't worry, I took an imprint of it for posterity before I turned it into steak.
The meat is so thick. It almost reminds me a little of beef.
What's the difference? Isn't it all meat at the end of the day, regardless of where it comes
Oh,
from?
law.
Says the guy who always complains about it not being red meat whenever we have fish.
Look, as long as it tastes good, I don't care what it is.
Even vegetables?
I'm talking about meat.
It looks thick because that's how big the fish was. There's still plenty to go around, so feel free to have more if you want it.
Sure.
Too much
I'll
fish.
take another slice.
Better grab it while you can, everyone.
Alphen, quit being a dick. She's never gonna like you if you keep treating her like this.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Let's see, so this is what a fishing rod is like? Careful, Hoodle, not so close, not so close. Did he actually hit her? I didn't see it. Or him? I guess I don't know. Have we gendered Hoodle?
Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Not the will to face this boss again, unfortunately. Okay. If that's that, then I don't think there's anything keeping us from going to space, right? Is this when we go? Is now the time? If there are no objections, I mean, I guess we could run around and look for more lures, but I feel like a fishing trip seems like a post-space thing to maybe do. Everyone in farmers in space. Is that gonna be the adventure? Because I'm all right with that. Everyone in space is a farmer. We've only gone to space for agriculture. Oh, just the chickens. In space, no one can hear you, space. That's right. All right. I say we do it. I say it's time. At long last,
We've reached our
we will
destination.
go to the planet that is hung in the sky and loomed over us. You can't see it right now because the whole craziness that's happening to the atmosphere. But trust me, it's up there. We must learn from the space people. All right, everybody.
It's funny,
it was a good
isn't
day
it?
of farming chores.
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegus? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shionne and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken. And this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure
At least
that
we're
both
coming wearing
Lenegis
the
and
appropriate
Renan
garb.
homeworld
They'll
leave
definitely
Dana
think we're from
alone for
some
good.
podunk backwater
I don't
planet.
think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
Look, I know you guys have ruled over us for 300 years, but you think maybe
the
you
people
just
of
go?
Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shionne and Dohalim, right?
I can't
And
wait
it's not just us.
for us to get to Lenegis
If places like Menancia
and be like,
can
we're
do
from
it,
Dana, and they
then
go,
why can't we?
There
where?
are still many of my kind who
What's
believe
a
it was
Dana?
right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shionne can finally get rid of her thorns.
We hope. We still, I feel like we're not. That's what she assumed.
Shionne?
Tell us your secret, Shionne. You're clearly hiding something.
Yeah.
We're about to literally go to space for you. Thanks for sticking around, Darth Edgelord. Enjoy your night.
Where? Shionne?
She turned into a box. Oh my god! Getting rid of
Where'd
Shionne's
Shionne
thorns is gonna
go?
kill her, isn't
How
it?
could she just
I have
go
a
off on her
feeling
own?
she has some self-sacrifice plan, or has decided this won't work.
Shionne.
Touchpad won't work with gloves on.
Shionne! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
I feel like her eyes are probably darting around right there. Oh, come on, Shionne!
Stay out of my way.
I swapped to you so I could play as you. Now you're gonna do this? Give me the keys to your whip,
Wait a second.
and no one gets hurt.
You're planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
You're just gonna have to shoot me. I know it only does like 40 damage. You're gonna have to do at least a dozen hits.
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
I dare ya! You ain't hard! I've seen you! Did someone say shoot me? Oh, hi, Shionne. Alright, tell us what's going on. We've been friends.
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Rolron?
Yeah.
I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
Then why have we been wasting life bottles on you?
I believe you,
That's
Shionne.
what Kisara's saying. She's the one concerned about the money.
But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing
Someone called it
remains.
earlier about getting rid
It's a
of the
vision of
thorns
oblivion
killing.
I can't escape.
Definitely seems like it.
I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
This was a mission for me to die. I told you this was a walk to remember the whole time. She came into this knowing she was gonna die at the end.
Rest of me.
She was mad that she started falling in love.
Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't
You
it?
knew you were dead either way.
And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shionne, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well.
What?
It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then
Totally
that I
didn't look like
finally
he bought
came
it.
to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegus, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
Well, I mean, they're gonna erupt out of you. I feel like it's a
And
pretty big
that's why you
jump from
wanted to
consuming
leave by
you to
yourself.
existence.
You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
but that's too much. It's way too much. When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this.
Aww.
I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shionne!
Ow, your hat! Some very Kung Lao action going on right now, but I can handle it.
Dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alphen,
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen! We can fight this! We'll fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Some great camera work here with the hats.
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
I've decided the world isn't worth existing if you're not in it,
Shionne.
Shionne.
What do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
Says the racist in our party.
Me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys.
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shionne is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection
Whoa,
to
whoa,
the
whoa, whoa,
Force.
hey! Let's not...
The true nature
can't-
of
I
which
can't mute this
imagine
song
we
right
will
now.
discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
Don't...
I take it you mean
Please
you might
don't
find a
steal-
way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible.
I want to absorb
I
this. I
suspect
want to
the
know what
nature
they're
of the
saying, but I
sovereign is
can't let you guys
connected
hear this
somehow.
music. Otherwise, my YouTube video
So
will
be
get
it.
taken down. And then this very
already
important
lost
plot
everything
episode will
I
be
had
a
once.
complete mystery.
And I won't
Don't
let her
don't worry. All right, so Dolim clearly very like, hey, look, we've already been the crazy coincidence machine here. Obviously, this
what
is gonna be
happens
all
from
right.
now on.
We're clearly chosen or some shit.
right here with you.
Da 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 da. And
All
and
of us.
Alphen is giving his support.
You are not alone.
Just gonna not let this play silently. I'm gonna make sure things are being, noises are happening on top of it. So no robot comes in and goes, I can't believe you're listening to this song for free.
You're all so stubborn.
Just like you, Shionne, we're all stubborn together, just like Hootle and his twin, and his other twin, and his queen, who's up there. You just can't see her, I promise. Everything, okay, just vamp, just keep it going. Just,
Thank you.
you can't stop. It's the filibuster. We're back at it again. Tales of Arise, never gonna stop, never gonna end. 100 years, Tales of Arise. For right now and a little longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. You know, it's everything's cool. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. Oh, Shionne, that's great. I'm so glad she's finally not the cold, distant jerk she's been this whole game. All it took was us finding out that she was literally on a quest to die, and she thinks, you know, it could end the world and the universe as we know it if she doesn't. Okay, and the piano is done. Yeah, the farmer clothes were a perfect decision for that. Oh, wait, is this one of my favorite JRPG moments where it's like talk to your whole party, your whole party before the big final thing?
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shionne is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shionne doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands.
Damn it, I just realized
So
at the
many
beginning of this
clues.
episode we caught a boss
Yet the
fish.
complete picture eludes
There's so much
us.
stuff I can make good thumbnails
So
out
where
of.
do her
and
thorns fit in then?
I'm stuck.
Well,
There's two of them in
I
this
imagine they
episode. I
must
can't
sit
put
at
it in
the
other
very
ones.
center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shionne in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere
Hera, I
fluke
wouldn't say
that
you
her
go to
maiden
space
powers
in
have
every
been able
Tales
to
game,
contain it
but
thus
there is
far.
usually like
You know,
another
I've noticed
world
since
of
we
some
met that you
kind.
like figuring out riddles.
Like
Can you blame me?
in
When one realizes that the
Berseria,
world
there was
they
kind
once
of like
thought to be
this
true is but a mere
weird
facade, they can't help but seek the truth.
energy realm that we
Especially when
entered,
that
and
deception has
in
led to others getting hurt.
Abyss, there's like a world
I imagine
under the
remaining
world that we
pieces
go
of
into.
the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say?
There is usually though some
I think it's
big
best we not dwell on it too much
location
for the time being.
change.
Right.
I'm not gonna say all of them, but I would say usually there is something like that.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, I didn't even feel it.
That was nothing.
Compared to what Shionne's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shionne wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
And like Tales of Symphonia, you do
Shionne
literally
doesn't know
travel
how
between
lucky
two
she is to
worlds.
have you around, you
But
know?
I think they treat them like
Dashing in to
they're
save her at the
two
last minute.
dimensions in
Yeah,
the same
very
spot
funny.
I'm
that are
being
just separate
serious.
planets, because I don't think you ever
You went
actually
up
go
and
in
held her close
space.
like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shionne what we all have. The ability
Oh yeah, there
to
is
touch
Darius
someone
Karlon, which I guess is
without
in
the
space
fear
though.
of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
Fantasia had
You
time
can say
travel.
that again. It may be normal
Destiny,
for
I
us,
never beat.
but that doesn't make it any less
But
special
that might
or
not have
important
a.
for her.
There might be
I
time
hope she
travel in
gets what
Destiny
she
also.
wants.
I just never beat it.
I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
I mean, look, guys, I think this is noble, but end of the day, if the whole universe is gonna collapse under dark thorns, I think that's a sacrifice we're gonna have to be willing to make at some point.
Can't sleep.
Otherwise, everything we did,
After everything we just heard,
all the Danons we
how
saved.
could I?
Fair enough.
Shionne's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything.
So I guess I
thought
shouldn't
she
be
was
so
keeping
upset
her
that she
distance
was
because of her thorns.
surly and
That it was
mean.
because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really
Alfred,
hope
how'd you
so.
get so good at counseling
I want
people
to be
after
the
spending
best
a
I can
lifetime
for
as a
her.
slave?
When you think about
Well,
it,
I guess it was really
we
only
were
a year.
all
He
alone
had
in our
300
own
years
way.
where he was asleep.
but over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shionne's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts.
God,
And
Rock
forget
Blonde, I
about
wish
our
I could sleep
grudges
for
and
300
pain.
years too. That'd be nice.
Rinwell.
Tron Up, I saw your request to get everybody out of the hats and eye coverings. Since the team's disbanded, I don't think I can do that for everyone else, but I can at least get rid of Alphins. Alright, we'll go to space with some asymmetrical hair, and no more sunglasses. I will instead... have a flower, but not red. Yeah.
Did you know?
You mean about Shionne?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
I feel like
At
we were
least you
still being
figured
pretty
it
helpful.
out in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop
I just
those
noticed
thorns
like
from
the,
taking her.
I guess the
no matter
eyelid
what.
lines between his
Yeah,
eyes
with
and his
all of us
brows.
together, there's nothing we can't handle.
I thought his eyes were clipping
Shionne,
through his
the
eyelids
world,
at first
we
when
can
his eyes were
save
closed.
everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't
Don't
we?
mean to bring down
We'll
the
need all
mood
our
talking
strength
about
to
my
save
dead dad
Shionne.
that we all miss,
I'll
and I feel
probably
like
end up
I
worrying
betrayed
again
in
at
his
some
last
point.
moments.
But I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
Shionne, we just told you about how you don't have to be by yourself anymore, and here you are, sequestering yourself as far away as you can.
Hey, you doing all right?
No!
I seem to cause nothing but worry.
I'm an emotional
As much as I
wreck!
try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
One thing I feel like Tales games consistently don't do very well, especially for girl characters with poofy
Hey,
dresses, is making their
do you
neutral
remember
stance with
the
their
first
arms
time you
like
said
way
I
too
was your
wide
friend?
out to ever look natural. Although he kind of
No.
does it too, since he's usually
When
wearing
was
armor.
that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people.
Just didn't get it.
Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To
Even
think of me
Rinwell
as
the
their friend.
racist.
Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shionne.
But then
That is
I
pretty heavy.
realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore.
Good, we
I've met
need
too
you.
many people along the
Your
way
healing
who I
circle
truly
is
care
awesome.
about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shionne. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Dahnans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
No problem.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
I mean, we did just liberate a planet, basically. Not to interrupt this cute
Everyone
moment.
well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
Hold on. Not to interrupt this, but I just remembered that there were the marshlands where I need to get a recipe. Whoever said that they were here, do you remember where they were, roughly? Oh, wait, I think I see where they are. Probably a person I didn't heal over there.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Don't worry about us. We're going to space in a second. Nothing. Oh, wait, yeah, I need to get rid of everyone's hats and glasses. Okay, you now have this. You will have that. And then no more sunny glasses. You will instead have your bunny ears. Also, you should get rid of these for... I like her and devil horns. But specifically making them look like they're more like natural bull horns or something. We never have you with your headband, so you'll get that. Represents the wolf while he's working. Is his crown just too small to show up? Oh, he's Star Wolf! There we go. Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. You! Sashimi! There we go. And now, we go back to Calaglia, back to the volcano area.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Emphasis on little.
We should be able to cook here.
Yes, we could. Thank you for volunteering, Kisara. You're exactly who I was hoping would cook.
Huh? Why are you...
Sorry, they were staring at her, probably gonna say something like, "'Cause we're friends."
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Looks perfect and tastes an 8 out of 10.
All right, it's done. Apologies for the wait, you guys.
That's a lot of fish you've cut up again, Kisara.
That's because I caught so many earlier. If you're going to eat them, it's best to do it while they're still fresh.
Was it difficult slicing up that many fish?
Nah, I'm used to it. It's no big deal for me at this point.
I know I probably shouldn't be saying this after all the trouble you went through, but I've never really understood the appeal of sashimi.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Sashimi.
Law. I didn't realize. I only make it because it's an easy way to deal with big catches when I fish.
You haven't done anything wrong, Kisara. Law, if you don't like the flavor, you're always welcome to add some of my spices to it.
Hey, yeah, that might
Well,
work.
for me, it's more of
I'll
a
just put
texture
some of
thing,
this
Alphen. I just don't
here.
like the cold meat.
What's wrong, Law? I've never seen someone jump up and sprint off that fast.
He ran as soon as he took a bite of that sashimi.
Was he crying because of the taste?
I don't think the sashimi is the problem here, guys.
It might be the hyper spicy food. Renwell, talk
Mind
to
if we
me.
chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
The daily grind, you know?
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly.
Being
In
so
fact,
lazy with your
not at all.
magic and all.
Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Was it
Right. Sorry about that.
in the
Guess I've
Aragon
read too many
books where there
fairy
was like an
tales.
elf village
We
that
were
was
still
like,
made to study it every
we refuse
day.
to use magic for
It
daily
doesn't make any
tasks
sense
because
if
we
you
don't
think
want to become
about it.
lazy or something?
Studying the very thing you're being persecuted for? But that's what we did. Just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages.
Mages
Even
is
as
for
far
ages.
back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have
It's
the
time
numbers.
for the age of
Or
mages
maybe
to
domination
rise,
just wasn't
says
something they were
Renwell.
interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah.
Before me, they persecuted the women who knew how to read.
Hoodle, let me know if you sense
All it
anything.
takes is anything that sets you apart, Alphen. Being different. Town of Elves refusing to use magic for trivial reasons. Sounds like something Aragon would pull. Seems neat on the surface, leads to unfortunate implications if you look deeper. Yeah, basically. Kind of that whole book series. I never went back after the second one, but I was always curious. All right. Another move. That'll be good. Ooh, another aerial move. Also great. But I'm still searching for that guard vengeance. All right.
Another day, another Gald.
Finally, at long last, we will take the starship to the stars. Next time on Tales of Arise! You thought it was gonna be this time. Sorry.